Hi, this is Shira. Today I'll be walking you down the topic who a virtual assistant is, basically what they do, their skills, how they support businesses, etc., etc. The course of the class, you get to learn a lot. So stay tuned. Well, a virtual assistant is a professional that supports businesses, individuals, or an entrepreneur remotely by using the internet and the digital skills. So a virtual assistant basically is just an individual that helps the organization run their operational tasks. They are considered as the backbone of any organization using a VA as well as a virtual assistant. So now, what is the role of a virtual assistant? Now, basically, the roles of virtual assistants, there are many of them. Probably speaking of few, is arranging your drafts, your email, operational draft, um, social media market management, maybe your e-commerce management, and etc. etc. Now, there's also a question that will be coming to your mind: how does a virtual assistant help the in support this organization? Basically, what they do is they save you time. They reduce stress from you. They help you focus on the main business, which is maybe scaling up or performing business that's like you being into the business itself, focusing on things that really matters. Now let's talk about the problem they solve. Now they save help you save time. They help you focus on the business that matters, which is maybe you're scaling up and focusing on business deals and the rest. While they help you in managing your operational tasks, that is incoming calls, responding to chats and the rest. That's in case of social media management and the rest. Now they also help you in or they help the organization to be productive. They also help in the improvement of your productivities. So let's have an example. It's just like you're supposed to clean up the house, wash the dishes before you go to work, and now you have a house help that help you in cleaning up the whole house and washing the dishes. Now you see that instead of getting to work and you're exhausted, and most probably you'll not even be productive at the end of the day at all because you're so tired and the rest, and you have this help at home now you're going to work, it's just like a plus. You have the energy, you have the your thinking faculties running straight and everything. So that's just basically what a virtual assistant do. They clean up your mess while you focus on things that really matters. So moving forward, we'll also talk about how they help you in saving your time. Of course, it's time saving. When somebody is trying to help you get rid of your trash while you focus on what you do, is also time saving. So we'll talk about the skills of virtual assistants. We said we categorize the skills of virtual assistants into three, and which we have the soft skills, we have the technical skills, and we have the tool competency. When we talk about the soft skills, we're talking about your personal attributes, your integrity, how you manage a lot of things that has to do with your personal inbuilt, which you're bringing character wise to the job description or the job entirely, sorry, permits me. And when we're talking about the tools, we're talking about you project managing, technical skills, we're talking about project managing, we're talking about you organizing the calendar, etc., etc. And when we talk about the tools, we're talking about tool competency, how you manage. Now, the qualities. Yeah, let's talk about the qualities. And we said that one of the qualities is adaptability, your ability to adapt to every working area. In the sense that you should be flexible as a virtual assistant. You can be a very good social media manager, and now this next role you're taking as a virtual assistant is requiring you to be an administrative um person or administrative virtual assistant. Now, now, don't forget the fact that you have a good experience on social media market management, and not that you don't know about this administrative management, but then there are little things that you need to upgrade to be able to operate effectively in that position. So what you need to do is you need to adapt. Different companies have their different policies, how they operate. You need to learn how to adapt to them, and you have to be proactive. Proactive, this one area I love so much because I can relate to it. Proactive means you have to think outside the box. Now you have to not wait to be told what to do. That's just it. You have to be creative. Most proactive people are creative people. Now let's see what that. You have to be creative. You have to make suggestions because sometimes your clients don't basically know what they want. Let's not use the word basically. Sometimes they don't know what they want. So you have to bring suggestion to the table. Now don't enforce it. You are just going to bring suggestion to the table. So based on time factor, like I said, I would not be explaining all into details. But we have reliability, your ability to meet deadlines, we have professionalism, your ability to be confidential, so, confidential on people's information. That's very vital. As a virtual assistant, one needs to be confidential on people's information because there are sensitive files that are sent. You don't want to be careless and want to lose some files or expose them to places they are not supposed to be exposed to. That's one good thing. A professional, you have to be professional in what you do. There are other factors like good communication skills. As a VA, you need to have a good communication skills, your ability to understand what your client is saying, and your ability to understand what they're saying and communicate what is it that you're saying to them effectively and efficiently. Now I'll be moving to the strengths of a virtual assistant. My own strength personally. Now my own strength personally is as simple as it is, which is I am a proactive person. I love solving problem. I love being creative. I love thinking outside the box. I love making things come to pass. Let's use that word if there's anything like that. Oh, just basically my strength is I'm very proactive, and I think I have not think but I know I have a good adaptability skill, or qualities rather. I am able to adapt to all weathers. Now this is based on my previous experience. I have worked in different places, and I've worked in a place where they deal with electricals, and I was effective then because I was creating a role of a personal assistant then, and I was effective. I moved on to a place where I now let's talk about my weaknesses. No, I have a couple of weaknesses, and one is doing things at the dying minute. Like it's not like I don't work. Sometimes I just feel like if there's no lot of pressure on me, I don't want to, and which is bad for my profession as a virtual assistant. It's something I've been working on, and I think there is a lot of improvement. Like this video, I have been postponing for a very long time, for like 3 days. Yeah, I'm trying to multitask. I'm actually trying to multitask, doing one thing and going for my job, my day 9 to um 7 job, and as well having to run this class. So it's not as if it's funny. I have time for myself. But even this morning that I want to do it, I was so skeptical about it. So that's how bad it is. I procrastinate. That's the word. Sorry. I procrastinate a lot, and that's one of my weaknesses, which is not good as a virtual assistant. But then it's something I'm working on. At least I'm on the video, so that's good news. Then basically I think that's all the question. Oh, my mindset. Regarding the mindset, well, I have a good mindset, not a fixed mindset. Well, I believe in the Kairos fixed theory that says that based on if you have consistent practice, consistent experience, and learning and relearning, and learning again, you can be who you are, who you want to be, and where you want to be. Well, I'm of the school of thought of that. When you're committed to something, when you give in your best, you bring in your effort, you bring in your energy. Consistency is there, commitment is there, having happiness, that's pleasure in doing what you're doing. I believe there is no limit to what you can do on earth. I'm of that school of mindset. I'm not of the school fixed mindset where it says that there are certain people that are born with that trait, and if you're not particular born with that trait, you have no chance of becoming a particular person. Well, that's the same theory, trait theory about leadership is I am not of that school of thought where they said there are people that are born leaders. Well, in as much as it's not really totally a lie, but it is not totally complete. That's my opinion. Moving forward, well, I hope to be a better version of myself, work on my areas of weaknesses at the course of this class, and be a better person and be a very, very good and a professional VAR. Thank you for having me, and thank you for watching this video till the end. See you in the next video. Bye.